Is the MacBook Air M1 still worth buying 4 years later? Stick around and find out for an honest review. Hello everyone, welcome back to Tech Talk Dad. In this channel we do honest reviews and tech tips, and we look generally into the new technology coming into this world. Now, in terms of today's video, we are going to be looking back at the MacBook Air M1. Now, this machine is fantastic. In terms of what it did, in terms of revolutionise the laptop world, the M1 ARM chips has definitely changed everyone's view on how a chipset should work, and a CPU and GPU can work together in one singular chip, to the point where in the new Microsoft tablets, the new Snapdragon X chips are now all ARM to compete with this. This laptop in itself changed how everything's done. It's super powerful. It doesn't use too much power. Now, in terms of the review today, we're going to look at it more on an actual lifestyle point of view. We're not going to go back into the benchmarks and bits and pieces, because in this day and age, it is now nearly 4 years old. And with that in mind, it's not going to be able to compete with some of the newer M3, M4 chips that are going to be coming out. But in terms of your bang for your buck and the actual cost that this laptop now is, and how much you can pick one up for, and what it can still achieve, is fantastic. Now, in terms of the actual general terms of things, if you're just buying a laptop like this as a student for doing work, typing, the keyboard is one of the best keyboards I've ever used in a laptop. And I have about 5 laptops, which is crazy in itself. But this laptop is by far the best to type on. It's comfortable, the keys are nice and close together. The new keyboard that Apple introduced coming back into this, I know they had issues beforehand with the scissor keys, but coming back to this butterfly keyboard was definitely the best choice. Now, in terms of surfing the net, it's always going to be quick. It's always going to be nicely quick response. In terms of opening stuff up, it's nice and quick. I think it's just generally good. If you were going to go and search bits and pieces, you go on kind of YouTube and bits and pieces, it is there. I have just done an update on this as well, so into the new Apple software. So the one that I am currently using is, in essence, bog standard Apple M1. The only difference that is different to this one is I did choose to upgrade the memory. Not the 256, it is the just over the 500 gigabyte mark. Now, it has got the new Sakura 15.0.1, so I have updated it to the new point of software, and I haven't had a problem with it at all. It's always been fast. I have noticed in terms of most of the software now is now been adapted to the M1 chip. So in terms of games, you have the Rosetta layer as well that will help you play games that are not fully customized or fully brought out for the M1, but now being 4 years down the line to the silicon chips, most are now optimized to play certain games and certain apps, etc. Now let's talk about in terms of what you can do. So if you're looking at doing getting this, you don't want to break the bank. In terms of this, you can buy this as brand new, not from Apple anymore. They have taken it off their website, but you can buy it from kind of Amazon, and that it's going to cost you about £700 or 750 US dollars if you're looking at it from America. Now, in terms of that, obviously, it's still quite a lot of money for a laptop, but in terms of bang for buck, you do get a lot for this. You do get a very premium design. The hinges are by far some of the best on any laptop. I know obviously it comes at the compromise of it being actually attached to the screen part itself. So if you break your screen, you have to change all the hinges, you have to change this whole panel. You can't change the individual screen itself. But that's another issue for another video. But in terms of the actual thing, it's a fully aluminium body. It feels sturdy, it feels good. It's just quite lightweight, it's very slim in terms of the actual, and this is the thing I think I miss now on the new silicon laptops. You have this wedge of the keyboard, and it just makes it so much more comfortable to type on. And it's just great. It's a great laptop. But in terms of the actual processes and stuff that you might like to do, actually, as I said, surfing the internet, going on YouTube, watching videos, do it at speed. In terms of actual video editing as well. So if you're doing light, maybe 4K, it will manage 4K video editing through DaVinci Resolve. I think DaVinci Resolve is probably actually one of the most optimized video editors on here. It will do stuff like CapCut. It's probably not as seamless, and obviously you have iMovie built in to this, but iMovie, as we know, is great for very simple video editing, but it's not great for anything else past that. So 4K, if you're doing kind of 4K videos, it will manage it through DaVinci Resolve. Will it be quicker than the new M3 and M4 chips? No, it won't be, but that's to be expected. This is now technically 4-year technology Apple have built on those chips and made the silicon machines even better. I definitely think another thing to mention on this MacBook Air M1 is that the trackpad is just fantastic. It is extremely responsive. The gestures that they've also built into this at the same time is also great. The Force Touch makes you feel like you're clicking. It is great. It is unrivaled in the laptop world. There's probably people out there that will probably disagree, but for me, it is definitely one of the best touchpads I have ever used. I think another good point on this laptop as well is the speakers and the quality of them. They're still upwards facing. You can see the grills alongside the keyboard here, and some of the new laptops that come in, the speakers are now again downward facing, and the actual volume and it just doesn't sound as good. So I'm just going to use a video here which is also one of my own videos from my gaming channel, so I know it's mine, I can't get in trouble for it. But you can see the volume is on low. I don't remember it being over there. Even on top volume. Initially. The sound is great. I don't know. Tell me your thoughts. Before we go and try... Tell me your thoughts on it. Let me know your actual thoughts on it in terms of that. But I think it's great. I think the speakers are fantastic. They're not tinny, even when you put it to full volume. So in terms of kind of a round off for this review, I think if you're a student and you're looking for a laptop which is going to serve you well for a long period of time, and it's going to be robust, and you're going to be able to search there, do your coursework, do your research, then definitely this is going to be for you. If you are a hardcore video editor, coder, or anything like that, then no, you should definitely look at the new Pro machines. I wouldn't be looking at any Air type variety of the MacBook. If you are in that category, it will be a Pro machine that you are looking to definitely get. In terms of the capabilities of opening loads of Chrome tabs and doing research and having a Word document open or anything along those lines, then the 8GB and the base model is definitely suitable. I think in terms of the actual storage, I think the 500GB or just over the 500GB one that I chose was best for me, because I do I've done video editing on here, but I do also have a separate SSD externally that I do plug in, and yes, it's fantastic, it's quick, it's still fast, but the SSDs in here are also very quick. In terms of, we'll talk about the elephant in the room in terms of these, and what a lot of people were disappointed when they brought these out is the actual ports that you get. So you do only get 2 USB-C free lightning ports. Now, if as I said, if you're a student, then that's probably not going to bug you that much. Most of the time, the charger's going to be plugged in one. If you're going to be doing anything else and you need Ethernet cable, you want to put it into a screen, you're going to need some type of USB-C hub. Again, be very, very careful with the ones that you select. Read the reviews, etc. Because what you also do not want to do is blow up one of these ports. So just be extremely mindful of what ones you pick. Guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please do consider hitting that like button. If there's anything else that you can think of that you would like me to review, then please do leave them in the comments below and I will do my best. If I've missed anything off of this video and you'd like to know an answer of my experience of using this laptop, then please again leave it in the comments below and I will do my best to answer every single question and look at reviews of other products also left in the below. In terms of actual accessories in this, if you wanted me to review any accessories that I have personally used alongside this, then I will also do so as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.